Ever since the early 20th century, the USA and Jamaica have formed one of the most intense rivalries in track and field, especially in relays. Jamaica burst onto the world stage with sprinters like Don Quarry and Merlin Ate. Meanwhile, America's depth and resources gave it dominance in the early Olympic and World Championship era. Later on, Usain Bolt dominated the stage, leaving the USA a long way behind. But now, America has reasserted itself with dominating performances in relays and individual sprints. That history lays the groundwork for the showdown in Tokyo, where both nations are expected to spar not just for medals, but for global sprint sovereignty. And the 4x100m relay has set the stage for a pretty intense battle. The Track and Field Gazette recently shared the 4x100m men's relay details that had the entire track fanbase alerted. In the first heat of the World Championships, we'll get to see the battle between Jamaica, the United States, Canada, Germany, France, Poland, Kenya, and Belgium. In short, we won't have to wait until the final battle to witness the competition between Jamaica and America. Right now, the fastest 4x100m men's relay is captured by the South African team. They crossed the finish line in 37.61 seconds at the China Sports Center on May 11, 2025. In the same event, Team USA came in second with 37.66 seconds. And the third best time is taken by the Jamaican team at London on July 19, 2025. Their clocking time? 37.80 seconds. With stars like Kenny Bednarik and Noah Lyles running for the USA and Oblique Seville and Kishane Thompson competing for Jamaica, things are about to get even more interesting. As Track and Field Gazette rightfully stated, top 3 in each heat plus next 2 fastest qualify for the final. So, who will compete in the second heat? The contestants are Great Britain, South Africa, Japan, the Netherlands, Australia, PR of China, Italy, and Ghana. But we might get to witness the war between Jamaica and the USA not once, but twice. And as expected, Lyles has opened up about it as well. Noah Lyles looks forward to winning the relay at the Tokyo World Championships. No Joe 18 absolutely dominated the 200-meter dash finale at Tokyo. He clocked in at 19.52 seconds to win the gold for the 4th consecutive World Championship. Following his big win, Noah Lyles made a promise to cement his legacy at the 2025 World Athletics Championships. And that means he wants to dominate the relay race as well. He stated, "This is amazing and such a joyous moment I am going to keep with me forever. Now, I want to win the gold medal in the relay, and I can't wait for 2027 to become the only man to win 5 200 meters titles." But wait, there's one more rival that the American athletes must take note of at the 4x100m relay. And that's none other than Canada. Talking about the threat during an interview with CBC Sports, Chris Chavez claimed, "I don't think anyone is in the position where, kind of jokingly at the World Relays, Noah saying who, when it comes to Canada. Canada definitely put themselves on the map over the last couple of years with the relays." But in the end, it's the rivalry between America and Jamaica that has dominated the relay races. With Lyles on the final leg, we can expect Team USA to claim the win. But then again, can we really ignore the threat that Thompson and Seville pose? Ever since the dawn of modern athletics, few rivalries have captured the imagination of sports fans quite like the one between the United States and Jamaica in track and field. For over a century, these two nations have battled on the world's grandest stages, trading medals, world records, and unforgettable moments that have defined the sport. Their rivalry is not just about speed. It is about national pride, legacy, and the ever-present question, who truly rules the sprinting world? Jamaica's rise to prominence in the sprinting scene was nothing short of spectacular. In the 1970s and 1980s, athletes like Don Quarry, who dazzled with his explosive finishes, and Merlin Ate, whose longevity in the sport became legendary, put the Caribbean nation firmly on the map. Meanwhile, the United States had long dominated the sport with its depth of talent, advanced training facilities, and a relentless pipeline of elite sprinters and relay teams. From the early Olympics to the World Championships, the U.S. was considered virtually unbeatable. But as the new millennium approached, a new superstar emerged who would challenge the established order in ways no one had imagined: Usain Bolt. Bolt's dominance from Beijing 2008 through London 2012 and Rio 2016 left the United States scrambling to keep pace. Jamaica's speed, charisma, and dominance on the track created a global sensation, and for several years, it seemed as though the sprinting crown might permanently leave American hands. However, the story is far from over. Today, as the 2025 Tokyo World Championships approach, Team USA is back in force. With new talent rising and veteran stars still in peak form, America is demonstrating once again that its sprinting legacy is far from over. At the center of this narrative is the 4x100m men's relay, a race that has historically served as the ultimate arena for USA versus Jamaica showdowns. This year, the Tokyo World Championships are not waiting for the finals to ignite the rivalry. The first heat of the men's 4x100m relay promises to deliver a showdown that fans have been anticipating for years. In this heat, Jamaica, the United States, Canada, Germany, France, Poland, Kenya, and Belgium will all face off. For fans of sprinting, it means we won't have to wait until the final lap to witness one of track and field's most electrifying battles. Recent performances suggest that this will be a fiercely competitive heat. Earlier in May 2025, at the Chenna Sports Center, South Africa stunned the world by recording the fastest 4x100m relay time of the season at 37.61 seconds. The United States was not far behind, clocking in at 37.66 seconds, while Jamaica's best time came in London on July 19, 2025, with a 37.80-second finish. These times indicate a tight margin, ensuring that every fraction of a second in Tokyo will matter. The stakes are higher than ever, especially with athletes like Kenny Bednarek and Noah Lyles representing the U.S., and Oblique Seville and Kishane Thompson carrying the hopes of Jamaica. Both teams are not just running for medals, they are racing for national pride and legacy. According to the Track and Field Gazette, the qualification system for the relay ensures drama from start to finish. Top 3 in each heat plus next 2 fastest qualify for the final. This format increases the stakes, as a single misstep in the heats could prevent a top sprinter from reaching the medal race. In the second heat, fans will witness Great Britain, South Africa, Japan, the Netherlands, Australia, the People's Republic of China, Italy, and Ghana compete. While the second heat may seem distant from the USA versus Jamaica rivalry, it carries its own implications. If Jamaica or the US falters in the first heat, the second heat could influence lane assignments and even set up an indirect rematch in the finals. This layered complexity adds intrigue, ensuring fans remain on the edge of their seats throughout the championships. No discussion of the US sprinting team would be complete without mentioning Noah Lyles. Known to fans worldwide as Nojo 18, Lyles has dominated the 200-meter dash for years, claiming gold at 4 consecutive world championships. In Tokyo, he is not only seeking another individual title, but is also determined to cement his legacy in the relay. Speaking after his latest victory, Lyles emphasized his dual ambitions. "This is amazing and such a joyous moment I am going to keep with me forever. Now, I want to win the gold medal in the relay, and I can't wait for 2027 to become the only man to win 5 200 meters titles." His confidence is palpable, but it also reflects the weight of expectation that comes with representing the United States in a high-stakes relay. Every handoff, every stride, and every finish line crossing is amplified when you carry the hopes of a nation. Despite America's resurgence, Jamaica remains a formidable adversary. Athletes like Oblique Seville and Kishane Thompson are not just competitors, they are symbols of a sprinting culture that has dominated for over a decade. Jamaica's strategic approach to relays emphasizes precision, timing, and seamless baton exchanges. While the U.S. relies on raw speed and power, Jamaica thrives on teamwork honed over years of international competition. Even in the context of individual brilliance, the relay is where Jamaica often outshines rivals. A team of 4 world-class sprinters can overcome raw speed deficits if their handoffs are smooth and their coordination is flawless. The upcoming Tokyo Relay will test both the technical skill and psychological resilience of each team, making it a must-watch event for track and field enthusiasts. While the U.S.-Jamaica rivalry dominates headlines, Canada has quietly emerged as a contender in recent years. Chris Chavez of CBC Sports highlighted this rising challenge. "I don't think anyone is in the position where, kind of jokingly at the World Relays, Noah saying who when it comes to Canada. Canada definitely put themselves on the map over the last couple of years with the relays." Indeed, the Canadian relay team has shown remarkable improvements in speed, coordination, and strategy. Their presence adds an additional layer of unpredictability to the Tokyo World Championships. For the U.S. and Jamaica, it is no longer just about defeating each other. It is also about neutralizing a rising third-party threat that could snatch medals if either traditional powerhouse falters. Beyond times, medals, and rankings, the Tokyo Relay carries personal narratives that add emotional depth to the competition. For Noah Lyles, it is a quest to cement his name in sprinting history. For Kenny Bednarik, it is an opportunity to step out of the shadows and prove himself on the world stage. For Jamaica's Oblique Seville and Kishane Thompson is a chance to carry forward their nation's proud legacy, honoring legends like Bolt, Asafa Powell, and Nesta Carter. Every athlete has a story, and the relay distills these stories into mere seconds of explosive action. One failed handoff, one burst of speed, one perfectly timed stride can rewrite legacies and change the trajectory of careers. For fans, this is why the 4x100m relay remains one of the most compelling events in track and field. Team strategy is paramount in the relay. Lane assignments, the order of runners, and baton handoff techniques all play crucial roles. The U.S. team has traditionally placed its fastest runner on the anchor leg, a strategy designed to close gaps or extend leads in the final stretch. Jamaica, on the other hand, often distributes speed more evenly across all 4 legs, creating sustained pressure throughout the race. This tactical clash is expected to create dramatic